Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Super excited to bring you guys this beautiful 2012 Prius. It's got 130,984 miles on it, and it is in substantially above average condition. It does have some cosmetic flaws, so as I walk you around the vehicle and show you all its features, I'm going to point out those flaws so there's no surprises when you get here to test drive it. And of course, if you buy it online, we don't want there to be any surprises when it gets to you. So we'll start up front here. Being a black car, it shows everything. So it's got a couple hello, by the way. It's got a couple stone chips here, which being an aluminum hood, they will show. If I step back, of course, they start, you can see them right like underneath my finger. Now it's gone, but if we get at photo distance, they disappear. That's why we do the videos. So on the front bumper, that looks like it's a scratch right there. This should come off, or most of it. Those were deer whistles, or maybe you want to put those back on, not sure. Underneath, where you can't see it unless I get under, there's a little crack in the bumper there, but again, at a photo distance, you can't see it at all. So again, that's why we do the video. Walking around, there's some scuffing here on the corner of the bumper, a very, very light scuff right here that might actually come off. It has General AltiMax tires. These tires are awesome. I actually had these on a vehicle I put about 25,000 miles a year on, and my wife had them on a minivan for a very long time. These are great tires, like on a scale from like cheap no-name to Michelin, they're in the kind of upper middle. The front ones are new. Unfortunately, the back ones are not, so we're gonna have to put some on the back before you pick it up. That will be done, of course, along with a full synthetic oil change and any maintenance that it needs, but it presents itself as perfectly taken care of and in perfect mechanical condition, other than, of course, those back tires being not quite what we would want our family to drive in. I'll show you up close. I mean, they'll pass inspection and they got plenty left, but you know, it is the end of August, and we wouldn't drive those through the winter, so we don't want you to either. So little scratch with a tiny ding right here, little scratch right there. Moving along, looks like there's a light scratch here. Again, you know, it's funny, Prius come in colors that hide pretty much everything. This is the opposite of that, being in a nice shiny black. It's got this little ding in the back of the bumper here. Not sure I'd call it little. I mean, it's there. You can see it. That one might actually jump out at photo distance, and it does, so there you go. Some of this I might be able to get off, but sadly the vast majority I won't be able to. I'll back up for you so you can see what that's like in the parking lot. I'd say that'll be about 50% less severe than it is. But unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to try that yet, but unfortunately, I can feel that with my nail, so a decent portion of it will remain. Underneath is pretty darn clean. It's not by any means a Florida car, but it is, as you see, there's not much rust under there at all. Very clean condition. Expensive tires, by the way, are a good indication that somebody cared about the car. So somebody that would spend all that extra money on tires usually wouldn't neglect to wash their car and change its oil, etc. And the inside was really clean when we got it, which is just, you know, more evidence that it's a really, really good car. It's got this little scratch and ding right here. Let's see, there's another one right there, hand for reference. Let's see, maybe there's that light scratch right there, like by my leg, if you can see it. So inside, this car is really, really special. So it has leather seats and a leather steering wheel. All of this is a low VOC synthetic leather. It's a vegan leather. There is no animal products anywhere in this car, and everything right down to the door panels, which I believe are soy based. It's all low VOC plastic. So when this car bakes in the sun and you get in it, the average modern car, early 90s and newer, sitting in the sun all day in 60 degrees or higher, has 80 times the carcinogenic levels of benzene, benzoic acids. I'm not exactly sure, but something to do with benzene, oozing out of the plastics inside. Well, Toyota used very low VOC and plant-based plastics everywhere they can in these cars. You have to do some research to see exactly where and exactly how much, but it's a substantially less toxic interior than previous generations of the Prius, and even some brand new cars today. So really just beautiful interior. Pardon the rant. If you're entertained, by the way, you can like and subscribe, but that's not what this video is for. It has power seat. This is huge. The comfort that this adds over the regular Prius is pretty substantial. So it's got the full power seat, and they are heated. Underneath the floor mats is a good indication of a lot. It's not very stained. It's in great shape. These are WeatherTech floor mats, which is awesome. Door panels, door cards in wonderful shape. Back seat. Everything's perfect in here except there's a stain on the headliner. I have no idea, and I don't even want to wager a guess how that happened. I'm sure somebody was pretty upset when they perhaps launched a cup of coffee. Not sure, but there is the stain on the headliner, which I'm fairly certain will not come out. That's one of the things you'd never notice in photos. Again, WeatherTech floor mat, great shape. Leather seats, perfect condition. Center console, absolutely beautiful. Door cards, just a wonderful car. No odors, definitely wasn't smoked in. Seems like it wasn't even eaten in. Just wonderful. So I'll pop the hood and show you under there. All its fluids appear to be clean, which means that it's been maintained, and they are proper. Toyota's use pink coolant. That is the proper coolant. It's all at the proper level. Again, it's going to come to you with a full synthetic oil change. Let's see if you can get another shot of the undercarriage there. As you see, not all rusty. Very good condition. Go inside here. Fire it up and take you guys for a ride. Another thing that this car has that all pre did not from the year that it was made is it doesn't just have smart key on the driver's side door, it's got it on the passenger door and on the tailgate as well. So if you walk up to either front door and touch the handle, it'll unlock. There's a place to lock it, and same thing with the tailgate. This one has a backup camera, which is kind of a sensitive topic for Prius owners because it was pretty much standard. I mean, almost everyone had it in 06, 7, 8, and 9. The 04s and 05s not so much, but these 2010 to 15, it was not many had it, which is strange. But this one, as you see, does. There's your backup camera. We'll hit park and agree not to stare at the map while we drive. That does take a second to load, and there you go. We're off site here at a park in Sweden, but gonna take you for a test drive. This car drives wonderfully. The General AltiMax tires, again, they're RT43s. Personally owned several, I think 3 sets on my old daily driver and at least 1 set on my wife's van, and they are just a smooth, quiet tire. They're great in rain, and they're pretty darn good in snow compared to a lot of all-season tires, but of course, I would always recommend snow tires. So I'm gonna try to give you guys a nice highway speed run. Unfortunately, it's a little congested where we are. Here we go. So the misinformation about these cars being slow, it's not in performance mode right now, which it does have. I'm not hammering it by any means, and we're already at highway speeds. They have more than enough power. I mean, if you want fun, you jump in a Porsche or like a Mustang or something like that. But for a daily driver, it has smoother and more efficient, not just in terms of gas, but it has like smoother and more available acceleration. I'm not gonna say it's faster than a Camry, but it's more than enough. We're already going 60 miles per hour. As you see, there's like no shakes or shimmies or anything like that. I'm gonna wait till the road straightens out and give you guys a hands off the wheel. As you see it drive, there's your Porsche. As it drives perfectly straight with no hands on the wheel, and I'm gonna jab the brakes. No shakes, no shimmies, no rattles, nothing like that. Just an absolutely perfect car ready for its next owner. If you've seen enough and you want to buy this car, you can do so online. It's through the website www.pellacars.com. We would love to meet you in person and have you test drive it. You can do that through the website, or you can just call me. My name's Drew, 585-771-0111. And lastly, like I kind of joked about earlier, this channel is just for these video walkarounds, but if the video was helpful for your car shopping unrelated to this specific vehicle and you just really liked it, we do appreciate a thumbs up on the video, and you are more than welcome to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified when we post more cars. Just subscribe and turn on notifications, and again, this channel is only used for this purpose. So again, I'm Drew. If you made it this far, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate it even if you didn't, but of course if you didn't make it this far, you wouldn't know that. So either way, appreciate your time. Hope to meet you. Take care. Goodbye.